Curtis then. Chris Curtis celebrated his 35th birthday.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. This fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 29 wins, 8 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 186 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Cincinnati, Ohio, USA, Chris Action Man Curtis. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding professional record, 22 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 186 pounds. Fighting out of Oslo, Norway, by way of Uddevalla, Sweden, presenting the number 8 ranked UFC middleweight contender in the world, Jack the Joker Hermansson. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mark Goddard.
Mark Goddard, the referee. Big bout at 185 pounds here under the roof of the O2 Arena. Jack Hermansson, Chris Curtis. No touch of gloves, but we get into it. Hermansson in the white, Curtis in the black.
Well, Chris was asking before they went out. They were talking to each other. Hermansson said no. Chris is like, okay, with a big smile on his face, I might add.
Fight Clock is brought to you by proper number 12 Irish whiskey.
Chris pointed at his corner as soon as Jack came out and landed that outside leg kick and said, I told you. And I look over and saw Eric laughing.
8-fight win streak for Chris Action Man Curtis. Lot of experience for the Extreme Couture fighter.
So when I was talking to Chris the other day, or when we all were, I said to him, I said, do you think Jack's going to try and stand with you or look to take you down? And he legitimately just started laughing his head up at the prospect of Jack Hermansson standing with him. As we know, Jack is a very good Greco-Roman wrestler. Excellent submissions, of course. So you would think that would be the game plan. But all fights start on the feet, and you never know.
Well, I think it's smart that Jack doesn't want to rush it. You don't want to get sloppy with the takedown, so he's going to sit on the outside, land some kicks, try to bait Chris Curtis into exchanging with him, and then try to get in, clinch, or level change.
As we heard, Hermansson still with title aspirations. He's always there or thereabout. He's a hard matchup for anyone in the division. Just tried to force things a little bit too much against Curtis's teammate, Sean Strickland, the last time he was in the octagon back in February of this year.
Well, he just had no answer for the jab. And I've trained with Sean. He's a very tricky customer. He's got a good, effective jab, and he essentially just jabbed Jack's head off. But now, Jack's looking smooth on the feet. I mean, he hasn't landed anything significant, and Chris is yet to really start doing any work. When he does let go, he's got great hands, beautiful boxing, works the body very well. Jack just missed that one.
This coach's cam is brought to you by proper number 12 Irish whiskey. As we see Chris Curtis's corner, Eric Nitzik.
Long. See that? Nice. Keep your rhythm, shoulder rhythm. That's it. Now level, level. See that?
There's a nice knee.
Half beat read. Half beat off that side. Land the cross off that side.
Lots of activity from Hermansson, low and high.
Hey, find the chest to get the body work flowing too, bub.
Yeah, Jack doing a good job from the outside here, mixing it up.
Got some inside information on Jack. This hasn't quite been tuned up as well as his coaches would have liked to in terms of his health in past contests, but he really is all blazing for this one tonight at London's O2.
Well, he's looking good so far. He's chipping away at that lead calf. He's throwing some confusing strikes, jumping knees, jumping switch kicks, jumping teeps. Just, you know, sensory overload for Jack, but maintaining the separation, staying away, not being in the pocket. On the flip side, Chris has got to go to work. You know, he's allowed Jack to control this round pretty much from the outside.
And really, Jack's a 5-round fighter, right?
Yeah.
He's a main event guy.
Chris has got to insert himself into the fight.
Yeah, he's not been given an opportunity to even get inside that boxing range, really, and land any body shots that we see often from Chris Curtis.
That's right. Jack's got excellent footwork here tonight.
There he goes. Finally gets a left dig to the body. Oh, nice right hand there from Jack.
There's that single.
Wait for the sweep. The tree top in. No.
Nice.
Hermansson originally scheduled to fight Darren Till, another southpaw striker. So not too far away from...
Exactly. At least there's some similarities. At least it's not in a completely different stance. Both strikers as well, primarily, but different strikers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I love Chris Curtis, but could you imagine if Darren Till walked out here now after Molly, after Paddy?
Yeah.
And then Darren and then Tom?
Unbelievable.
I mean, come on. No offense, Chris, when he punches.
Yeah, he's doing his best. He's doing his
No,
best.
he's doing great.
He's been checking out some English accents all week. I heard him try and say a couple of things. Having a pint down the pub, which was quite interesting.
You're gonna upset our producer, Lappy.
Yeah.
He's definitely the best of our British accent Americans.
No contest. Counting down the final seconds of round number 1. We'll be back after the break.
Hey, good round. Just running. Yeah, I know. You got your rhythm? Yeah. Give me 3 to 1. Slow it down. I found it. He's good. Hey, so when he's beating our lead shoulder side, that's when he's going for the calf kick. I want a couple different options. Either A, we throw a crooked lead hand, a hook to that side, or B, we do a step over left hip hook. Okay, he's beating us to the side, step over and hit him with that left hook.
He's like flying off line.
He's kind of goofy and like
goofy as fuck.
Right. Hey, so get into your body work, but I need you to lead the dance. Yeah. He's staying a little bit on the rhythm, right? What do you got?
Check the kicks and more low kicks. It's not landing, it's fine. Let's go.
Do a little bounce on your toes, make him see you. Hey.
Punch your way in. Let's go.
Our next UFC Fight Night is 2 weeks from today, back at the UFC Apex for a light heavyweight battle. Division staple Thiago Santos takes Dana White Contender Series star Jamahal Hill. Plus, 2 more Ultimate Fighters will be crowned. The entire night is on ESPN and ESPN Plus. Main card starts at 10 Eastern. Round number 2 here, Hermansson in the white, Curtis in the black. And some name calling there from Chris Curtis. Paul called him goofy. Didn't like his style of striking.
Yeah, I think primarily what they mean, too, is the way that Jack is kind of skipping to the outside shoulder of Chris Curtis and landing that calf kick. He said it's not seeming to bother him too bad yet, but good advice there from Nixick to give very specific movements and strikes to try to counter it. But Jack came out and landed 2 of them right off the bat.
Yeah, well, he's been very unpredictable. He's not throwing the same thing over and over again. He's staying out of the boxing range. He's using great footwork to circle the octagon. Calf kicks, head kicks, jumping teeps, you know, occasionally a punch. Always unorthodox, and look at that, then skirts around the edge of the octagon. Doesn't allow Chris to get on the inside. And that's what he wants. Chris is the shorter guy, predominantly uses boxing. He's got to get on the inside in the pocket, and Jack is fighting in a way that isn't allowing him to do so.
Nice little banquet of strikes from Hermansson. Kicks, punches, really offering a varied assault and offense tonight.
There's a nice push kick to the stomach. Yeah. It wasn't really a push kick, that was a snap kick. That was good. That'll take the wind out of you. Even though Chris never reacted, trust me, he's feeling that.
And Jack is doing a really good job of leading the dance as southpaw versus orthodox, staying to that right side and out of the range of that big left hand, especially to the body from Chris Curtis. When Chris is landing it, Jack is already moving away from it, so it's taking a little bit of the sting off of it.
And you see the frustration from Chris, because as he's advancing forward, Jack's not there to engage with. He's dancing around, he's moving, as I said before. For Chris, he did it for a split second a moment ago. He should stand his ground. We'll see if Jack will come to him. If Jack comes to him, that will change things up. It will change the tempo of the fight and give Chris a chance to counter as he's coming in.
It's a very disciplined-looking performance from Hermansson so far. Not looking to get drawn into anything that could put him at added risk. Needs to remain focused and not frustrated. That's what he told us this week.
Oh, Jack's looking sharp.
Well, they're getting through the defences.
Oh, this could be it. Chris is hurt. Nice elbows. Downward elbows.
Good weapons here from Hermansson. A smile back from Chris Curtis.
And Chris is just covering up here. He's letting Jack get a lot of offense off here.
A snarl from Hermansson.
Those elbows got through, though. It's not a good idea to cover up like that.
And Chris is lucky that a lot of cuts didn't open up from that. I can't say I haven't seen his face. No, man.
No, it's crazy.
Tight guard, at least deflecting some of that, but that's what started this.
Yeah. These head kicks really doing some damage, getting through the defenses of Chris Curtis.
Well, he didn't actually get through the defenses. He covered up perfectly, blocked it 100%. Yeah. However, the reality is it still shakes your head. It still has an impact to your brain, so still going to do damage.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant. Just that vibration.
Oh, look at this. He's getting very frustrated. But it's up to him. Jack's fighting a very, very smart fight. It's not up to Jack to fight the fight that Chris wants to. It's up to Chris to force him to do that, to cut off the cage, to back him up against the fence.
Yeah, he's going to have to start going for broke a little bit more, opening up. He's just having a lot of trouble finding the range that he wants to land on Jack. And Jack doing a beautiful job using his push kicks, using that front kick, the snap kick.
He's following him, though. He's got to... See, look, Jack's moving around and he just follows him around. It's rule 101. I mean, what he needs to do is go sideways. If Jack goes left, you go left. You go right. You don't go forward and then follow him around. He's doing it a little bit now, but he could do it more effectively. There's a nice body kick for Jack. Oof. But this is perfect for Jack. As Chris gets more and more frustrated, he's going to leave more openings.
Yeah. Hermansson content to stand on the outside of the octagon whilst Chris Curtis tracks him, picking him off. Good round for Jack Hermansson. We'll be back with round 3 after the break.
Grab a seat. You gotta finish now. Hey, listen to me. Hey, listen. He's gonna keep kicking us to the head if you don't counter that motherfucker, man. You gotta sit your weight down, throw your cross return to his chest and add the hook. Listen to me.
I can't reach him.
Okay, but I'm telling you right now, if you could throw a nice 1-2, reload, same side high, he's dipping to that way out. You gotta believe in the kick, throw the cross, make him slip it. He's exiting that cage side. Put a fucking kick up there. Same exit on the rear side. He's going this way. Cross, same side high. Get some water in you. Hey, listen, we got to go finish this motherfucker.
Hey, gentlemen, thank you. Be first, too.
Hey, when you're leading, we're winning. I believe in you, baby. Let's go.
Rematches make up the most important matchups at UFC 277. Pena versus Nunes 2 for the bantamweight crown. Moreno versus Cara France 2 for interim flyweight gold. UFC 277 from American Airlines Center next Saturday, live on ESPN Plus pay-per-view. Prelims prior at 8 p.m. Eastern on ABC and ESPN. Co-main events here, third and final round between Jack Hermansson and Chris Curtis. Frustration in the corner of Chris Curtis. But it's really exemplary work by the Nordic fighter who goes back to what's working for him.
Yeah, he's having real trouble cornering Jack and keeping him in one spot. He's doing a fantastic job of circling out. I mean, he's going out that side every time. And then he's doing stuff like this, landing tons of kicks.
It's the variation. You know, Chris is having a real problem dealing with it. Jack's looking very, very good tonight. One of the best performances striking-wise that I've seen from Jack Hermansson.
100%.
Yeah, he certainly looks like he learned from that Strickland loss, went away and thought, right,
looks like a kickboxer right now.
I've got some work to do in this department if I'm going to be the champion, and that's what you have to do. You learn from your losses. You're forced to get better in areas where you are weak, and tonight he looks fantastic. The corner of Chris Curtis said he's going to continue kicking him in the head. You have to fire a shot back. You have to punch him as he kicks, and that's great advice, but easier said than done.
Just check out that offense from Hermansson, favoring the low kicks as well. A lot of attacks to the head.
See, that was good. Chris was cutting off the cage, but he did it in such a slow fashion that he allowed Jack to circle out towards the centre of the octagon, but then he abandoned that game plan, if I'm honest. Jack, I mean. Essentially, Chris needs faster feet.
Well, he's keeping the tank running, is Jack Hermansson. Very mobile performance, Paul.
Yeah, and this is just something that you'd think that you wonder, in the rounds, was he working on cutting off the cage this much? Did he think there was going to be much more grappling coming from Jack Hermansson? I know it was on short notice, you don't have all that much time, and he really didn't have a chance to go through all those sparring rounds and game plan for such a long guy like this. Man, it's just, and you know what? And Jack just looks really good tonight.
Yeah, Jack looks really good, and that's, you know, the main part of the problem for Chris. But he needs faster feet. You know, he's I guess he's kind of doing the right thing, but he's just a little, he's not a sense of urgency. He's not trying to do it fast. You're in a fight, and you're in a fight that you're losing. You got to speed up. You got to do footwork drills in the gym, you know.
Well, he laughed at you, Michael, when you spoke to him about the striking aspects. Said, you know, Hermansson's not going to try and strike with me.
Well, he's not laughing now,
no,
because he just got cracked in the nutsack, and he won't be laughing in a few more minutes when he loses this fight, because that's what's going to happen.
Time back in. They get back to it. Opposite stances. Hermansson going with that power side often and having success. And he's a big man as well to be throwing those kicks in.
Nice jabs.
Yeah, lovely work.
Look at the frustration growing. Jack doesn't have to do a thing.
No, he doesn't.
I say, all right, buddy, you come here. Oh, nasty. Nasty side kick.
Khalil Roundtree would be happy with that one.
And this is where we're seeing, you know, the limited striking approach. That's why mixed martial arts, you've got to master everything. Chris is a great boxer and he's a great striker, but right now he's fighting somebody that's fighting at a very long range. Oh, here we go.
Hit.
Look at that side to side, left and right. Beautiful lateral movement.
Oh, but it's... No doubt, Chris Curtis has power in his hands. More than half of his 29 wins are by knockouts.
Keep Jack there. That's the problem. He's got a minute to try to keep Jack in that spot. If he can.
And it's not for lack of trying.
Yeah.
You know, Chris is pushing forward. I mean, you know, I love his attitude. I love what he brings to the table. He's just beaten by the better man so far.
And he means those shots, doesn't he, Paul?
Yeah, those kicks are heavy.
You know, A for effort for Chris Curtis because he's pushing the pace. He's trying to find his man, but Jack is sticking to the game plan. Be mobile, frustrate your opponent, use varied attacks, long-range attacks, i.e. the legs. And now he's just burning the clock.
Chris Curtis is trying to drag Hermansson into something that he doesn't want to be a part of. No need for it. And that is a clean performance by Jack Hermansson. Chris Curtis motioning that he didn't like any running, but that was fine striking work from Jack Hermansson. We'll see how the judges have it when we come back.